I have always expressed on this channel that I think that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. At this point, I feel like the federal government should have realized that Nnamdi Kanu is the missing link, is the one that can bring back security, is the one that can bring back peace and keep and put an end, to the violence and insecurity issues in the southeastern part of the country. If Nnamdi Kanu is released today, there will be nothing like Simon Ekpa. Nobody will still be following Simon Ekpa when Nnamdi Kanu is working freely and is doing the responsibilities that he should do, or that is expected of him by by the by the Biafran warriors or by Igbo people in general. I just feel like at this point the federal government should have realized this and know that keeping Nnamdi Kanu behind the bars will do them no good. In fact, will do nobody. It will do nobody any good if Nnamdi Kanu remains in prison. All of this, Simon Ekpa is spreading it, he's doing this, he's doing all that. If Nnamdi Kanu is working freely, Simon Ekpa would not have any say. He would not even have any significant influence on anybody if Nnamdi Kanu is released. The reason why Simon Ekpa emerged in the first place was because Nnamdi Kanu was arrested. Having said all of that, there is a news update. Recently, Alex Oti also announced that Nnamdi Kanu will be released very soon, and is looking as if this news is the truth, because now we are hearing from Ojukwo's wife, Bianca Ojukwu, saying that Tinubu is working on releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Anyway, only time will tell whether he is actually working on releasing him or not. But before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here or you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe, like this video, also leave your opinions in the comment section below as well. Nigeria's Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Bianca Odumegwu Ojukwu, has declared that President Bola Tinubu will release the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This announcement was made during the 13th memorial anniversary of a late Dame Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu in Owerri on Tuesday. President Tinubu understands the importance of Kanu's release. It will expose the masqueraders behind the violence and help restore order. I will do whatever it takes to ensure His Excellency grants this request, she stated. According to Ambassador Ojukwu, President Tinubu understands the importance of Kanu's release, which would expose criminal elements hiding under IPOB to wreak havoc in the southeast. She said that Igbo people are not known for harming their own and called for collective action to reclaim the region from criminality and insecurity. The release of Nnamdi Kanu is paramount to separating genuine freedom fighters from criminals causing mayhem in the southeast, Ojukwu said. Our people face existential threats and we must act to restore peace. She also decried the imposition of violent sit-at-home orders in the southeast, which she said contradicts the ideals of self-determination and have stifled economic activities in the region. She said Igbo are enterprising and their brothers keepers. We must reclaim our land and continue to propagate the ideas for which Dame Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu stood. Nnamdi Kanu has been incarcerated since June 2015 when he was arrested by the Department of State Services (DSS) in Lagos. He was subsequently charged with treason, terrorism and other offences. Despite being granted bail on several occasions, Kanu has remained in detention. What are your thoughts and opinions? Let us have them in the comment section below. Before we go, let's take a look at a few reactions we got online. The first one from Rambo Rich says, Let him be released today. Nothing like he will be released. We want it today. He's doing nothing inside there, and he did nothing to remain there. I think when it comes to government, when they say they will, it might take 5 years, it might take 2, it might take 1 year, it might take 3 years, you never can tell. Anything with government is very unpredictable. Probably that is what was promised to Bianca Ojukwu behind closed doors, who knows? But we shall see. Only time will tell. Another person says, please, President Tinubu, release him. His incarceration is causing serious kata in Igbo land. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I feel like if Nnamdi Kanu is released, that is a solution to the violence and insecurity that have been happening in the Southeast already. Like it's a no-brainer. If you want insecurity to end in the Southeast, I feel like releasing Nnamdi Kanu would be like the permanent solution to all of that. Even from prison, he has said countless times that no sit at home. But, the followers of Nnamdi Kanu have not obeyed that instruction, and they are still enforcing a sit-at-home order on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu for the sake of Nnamdi Kanu, according to them. But what benefit does the sit-at-home have? When it comes to Nnamdi Kanu, you have been enforcing sit-at-home since 2021, and he's still in prison. So I feel like the federal government should think this through and, do the needful, because him remaining in prison is not going to do anybody any good. Benedict says, a joke, your brain is porous, you have nothing to say. Ajoke Adeshina says, so he can beg. I remember his voice instructions. Destroy Sanwo-Olu house. Destroy Tinubu house. Wetin Sanwo-Olu and Tinubu do you? Lagos is not Igbo land. Tinubu does not detain him. Why asking him or begging him to release you? Who is begging? I don't think these people know what they're saying. This is not coming from Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is not the one begging here. And I don't think I remember when Nnamdi Kanu gave the instruction that Tinubu's house, Sanwo-Olu's house, should be burnt down. I don't even know. Maybe you are talking of Simon Ekpa. Nnamdi Kanu has been in prison since 2015. Imagine, Sanwo-Olu wasn't even the governor then. So what are you talking about? Moving on, another person by the name Musa says, as they are holding Kanu captive, that is how Nigeria will be held captive. We are in the same Nigeria together. Those no swear for Nigeria. They never even swear for Nigeria safe. You never move forward. Chinemere says, not today, release Nnamdi Kanu or not, Biafra must be restored come the 2nd of December. It is well. Another person by the name John Bo says, I pray so in order for peace and tranquility to return to our dear eastern part of the country. Lastly, another comment from Praise says, yes, so we want him to be released because of miserable people around him. You all, thank you very much for always listening and watching. This is where I'm going to draw the curtain for now, guys. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.